VR smooth locomotion traditionally has just been a choice between head and hand oriented. However, there's another, most often preferable option, hip oriented. Megadodo, the company behind Deca Gear, decided to develop a device called DecaMove for this purpose. But even though it works quite well and the battery life is far greater than normal trackers, at $60 it is sort of expensive given the limited functionality. Luckily though, the team decided to let you use its software with trackers like the Vive Tracker, which is what I tested it with. Setup is straightforward, and the benefit is that if you have full body tracking already, you can just get started, no additional hardware required. They've also released a DecaMove Android app to let you use your phone, but I won't be testing that in this video. Traditionally, with locomotion orientation, you have two choices of what constitutes forward. Forward being the direction the player walks in when pressing forward on the thumbstick. First, head-oriented locomotion. Here, the direction the player's head is facing constitutes forward. Second is hand-oriented locomotion. Here, the direction the player's offhand is facing constitutes forward. Now both of these traditional locomotion orientations have pretty significant flaws. Head-oriented locomotion makes it nearly impossible to look around while walking in a straight line, making it super tricky to check your flanks while trying to get to cover in something like a shooter. The benefit though is that you can do whatever you want with your hands, as long as you are looking straight ahead. That's partly why for shooters, hand-oriented locomotion is popular. Hand-oriented locomotion lets you, as long as you have your hand or gun straight, walk in a straight line and look around. But the kicker is, that's a problem if you want to be reloading or doing anything else with your hands while moving in a straight line. As you can see here, reloading or picking up my tablet significantly interferes with my movement. In comes hip-oriented locomotion. With it, you can move your hands and head completely independently from the direction you're moving in, allowing you to perform actions such as shooting, reloading, or doing anything else with your hands and head while moving in a straight line. The benefit here is that the forward is quite grounded, whereas head and hand-oriented locomotion rely on body parts that move quite frequently during normal gameplay. From my limited time with it, I found hip locomotion to be a preferable alternative to the other locomotion orientations, as it feels like I'm able to do more without getting in the way of my movement in VR games. I did have some unlearning to do, as I'm not really used to my hip leading the way, so to speak. What's nice about using a tracker is that it can still be used as a tracker. You're not sacrificing functionality to use this, so it's a no-brainer for VR chat, where you'd already be wearing trackers if you have them. One of the problems with this is that there's yet another device that you need to put on yourself for your VR sessions and charge. The Vive Tracker with Trackbelt is inconspicuous enough to the point where it doesn't really bother me though. Battery life and occlusion are some other concerns. Battery life on the Vive 2.0 tracker is probably fine for the overwhelming majority of sessions, and for the sessions where it's not, you might already have a charging solution. The Tundra trackers that are coming soon have longer battery life and are smaller and lighter, so I look forward to using them for this purpose. Now setup is very simple. First, install the DecaHub software. Link is in the description. Then go into SteamVR settings, controllers, manage Vive trackers, and then turn on your waist tracker. Set the one that turns green to waist. Then go into the DecaHub software and under devices click tracker select and select the tracker that's on your hip. Then boot the game you want to play through the home tab. A fair few of VR games are supported, but not all. When you're in game, make sure to set the locomotion orientation setting to head oriented. Before calibrating, I recommend putting the tracker on your back for shooters in case you might want to go prone, and on your front for games like VR chat where you might want to sit or lay down. In VR, you'll see a floor UI with a pointer indicating what forward is. This can be disabled in the DecaHub software. To calibrate forward, hold both hands forward at your hip like so, looking straight ahead. It will then automatically calibrate. And this is what it looks like from a third-person perspective. That's pretty much all there is to it. Enjoy! I'm looking forward to seeing what other full-body methods could be made to work with the DecaHub software, as a fair few of them, like Driver for VR, just emulate trackers. In any case, this makes a pretty big difference for VR locomotion in all sorts of games, and is yet another reason why it's important for the industry to start making it more commonplace to track things that are not the hands or head. Full body presence is such a game changer, but practical features like hip-oriented locomotion and accurate waist representation for quick belts are very valuable too. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video about hip-oriented locomotion. Please note that there are more methods for hip locomotion, and this is just the one I chose to try. Other methods are linked in the description. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks. Also, a big thank you to my friend Nambo for helping me record the onward clips in this video. A link to a video with bloopers and outtakes is in the description.